All right, we are showing you some, I believe these are live images coming to us out of the Vatican as thousands of people continue to stream into St. Peter's Basilica this morning, paying their respects to the late Pope Francis. The Basilica was supposed to close its doors at midnight, but just due to the size of crowds, it remained open until 5:30 a.m. local time before briefly closing. CBS News papal contributor Delia Gallagher joins us once again from Rome with more on this. And Delia, it seems as though, like, by now, this is when the world really arrives in Rome. Just describe the size of the crowds you're seeing entering the Vatican, and I'm wondering if they might again extend hours.
Well, you know, Errol, I have to say that today, with respect to yesterday, the lines are significantly shorter. The Vatican has told us that in the 24-hour period from yesterday through 11 o'clock this morning, there were 50,000 people who were able to go through and see the Pope. And that took about 3 hours on average, based on some of the people that we've been speaking to. So right now, it looks like the numbers are a bit less than that. But, you know, this is a period of 3 days. So we'll have to see at the end of it how many people are actually coming. And likely the buildup before the funeral, that is tomorrow, we'll see even larger crowds. But good that the people were able to have a chance even after midnight. That just shows you that the Vatican was very attentive to the fact that everybody who has been lining up for a long time is able to actually get through and have a moment with Pope Francis. Errol?
Yeah, some people in line for at least 3 hours, which really tells you something. What more are we learning about the pontiff's passing? What exactly happened Monday?
So, Errol, we've heard from Dr. Sergio Alfieri, who was the Pope's surgeon and indeed main doctor at the Gemelli Hospital. You may remember him when the Pope was at the Gemelli for his respiratory issues. And he says that he received a call at 5:30 in the morning on Monday morning from the Vatican asking him to come in. He came, it took him about 20 minutes to get there, and he said he found the Pope with his eyes open without respiratory difficulties, but that they determined he was in a coma. They discussed whether they should take him to the hospital, but they understood that actually this was a stroke that would cause his death in a short period of time. So he gave that testimony to the Italian papers today and shared a little bit more insight with us about that morning of the Pope's passing. Errol.
All right, Delia Gallagher with the latest for us from Rome. Thank you, Delia. And we will, of course, bring you the funeral of Pope Francis on Saturday in a CBS News special report. Coverage begins at 4 a.m. Eastern, right here on CBS News 24/7 and Paramount+. But you can also tune in an hour before that to see Nora O'Donnell's historic interview with the Holy Father. Pope Francis I will stream at 3 a.m. Eastern on Saturday.